Hello, lovelies! Here is my favorite OCs video. I don't know what to call it. I mean, what we'll be talking about today is mostly my favorite OCs. Their some of their stories, their personalities, and I'll be showing what they look like, things like that. And I am super excited. I love them all so dearly. They're my little guys. They're so cute. But yeah, I would also like to give a shout out to Tomato Slayer. They actually made one of the art pieces in this because for some reason I cannot draw one OC. I'll explain it when we get to him. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's jump right in and get to the good part. The first OC I want to talk about today is Rose, Princess Rose. Princess Rose is the heir to the Flower Kingdom throne in my story called Spirisha. Spirisha is a story about Christianity, and it's basically like a parallel to our world. It follows Princess Rose as she goes through her journey to spread the gospel to all the lands, to the Cold Empire, the Great Harvest Republic. And on the way, she meets a lot of people that really give her perspective and experience on her walk with Christ. She goes through trials and she comes out stronger, and I love this story so much. I've always wanted to make a story that's like The Pilgrim's Progress, or what's another good one that I can't remember, but I've always wanted to make a story based off of someone's walk with Christ, and Rose is basically the main character who's going to be walking with Christ through all of this, doing missionary work, and just it's gonna be a really cool story. It's got magic, it's got powers, it's got awesome cool characters. I love them so much. But Rose is a princess, of course. She's fun, she's positive, and she's really, really lively. I love her so much. Her favorite thing to do is sing. She loves singing. She also really enjoys embroidering. She loves helping people, and she's super considerate. She also can be a bit naive at times, but she always tries to put others before her own needs, and she always does her best. The next OC we have is Gunny! I love him! Alright, to make a confession, I made all of these characters when I was very young, and I thought Gunny was a great name at the time, because at the time it fit the story, it fit how I had everything set up, how I wanted everything to look, and then I realized this is not what I wanted. But honestly, I don't want to change his name. Gunny has been one of my oldest characters. He was there before, he was there before one of the main characters, and I really enjoy Gunny. So I don't know, if you guys think that I could name him better, or if you guys have any name suggestions for him, let me know. Anyway, Gunny was once a slave for the Cold Empire, and actually served in something called the Great War. And he was forced to endure terrible conditions that led to him basically suffering from PTSD, insomnia, and an eating disorder when he got older. He eventually escaped the army and escaped his enslavement and went to the Great Harvest Republic. The more we learn about Gunny, the more we realize he's just a broken person that needs just help from the Lord, from those people around him, and he needs support. And he's also very, 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 very traumatized. I don't know why, but I made him the most traumatized character in Spirisha. I do love him, though. I love him so much. Anyway, the next OC that I want to talk about is Cyclone. Cyclone is one of the villains in Spirisha, and he's based off of one of the verses in Proverbs 16:16 through 19. the one where it talks about feet moving swift to evil. Cyclone is very quick, he's very nasty, and he's very bloodthirsty. He wants to kill, he wants to do evil, and that's why he's based off that verse. I didn't want to do the 6 deadly, or like the 7 deadly sins, because I couldn't find anywhere in the Bible where it talks about the 7 deadly sins, like, at all. So I started doing my research, and the closest thing I could find that was to the 7 deadly sins were the 6 things that God hates. 7 is an abomination. Cyclone's main, instrument of death, I would say, is a machine gun. He loves his machine gun. He can also turn into a gigantic tornado if he, runs fast enough, in circles. He can turn into a gigantic tornado and then also fire his machine gun at the same time to make, a machine gun tornado. Cyclone was one of my favorite villains to make, and I'm super excited for how Spirisha evolves and how his character evolves too. The more I share him with the internet, with the world, I'm so excited. Next, we're moving on to the Tales of the Isle of Runa. Woo! The place that Lynn is from! Lynn! Woo! But we're not talking about Lynn first. Ha! Instead, we're going to be talking about my favorite main character, Ruthla. Ruthla is a lunar, and in this universe, lunars are like aliens. Lunars either live on Saturn, Mars, or the Sun, and I love them so much. Ruthla is a Saturn lunar, and she is obsessed with Earth and humans, and she's just so excited. She wants to go down there, and she wants to learn everything about humans. And one day, her dad says, "Here, take your sister and go down to Earth and do, study work. This will, be for school," or something like that. And they go down to Earth, and they go to an island called Aruna, and their dad, had an entire tower built for them where they could live there for, months and, learn about human life and things like that. They actually become the main characters, and I love Ruthla and her sister Marine so much. But yeah, that's them. Ruthla, however, is super nice. She's very kind, considerate. She's not like Rose, though, in the jumpy, energetic Pinkie Pie way. She's more like Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy mixed. The next OC I want to talk about is named Kalev. Kalev is actually based off of another friend of mine. He's amazing. I am so glad I met him, and he helped me come up with Kalev's name. So ha! Kalev is an elemental, and elementals in this world are kind of another kind of human. They have elemental powers like fire, water, earth, nature. I'm thinking about making earth and nature the same element, but I'm not sure yet. They also have elements like lightning or ice, things like that. And Kalev is a fire elemental. He's actually a blue fire elemental, which are super rare, super powerful elementals that are super fun. Surprisingly though, he's not a main character, he's a side character. And he's Lynn's best friend, so they're besties together. And finally, Lynn. Woo! The moment you've all been waiting for! Oh my gosh, it's Lynn! Lynn is a corruptor, and a dark corruptor, in fact. Corruptors are basically light and dark. Bad and good. Well, not bad and good, but light and dark, shadow and candles. It's hard to explain, but Lynn is a dark corruptor, and she can use hate to basically make people do whatever she wants. She's very omnicidal, which means that she wants the entire human race to die. She is extremely, she wants genocide to the entire race. And she is She is accomplished by her brother, Ben. Now, Ben is also based off of my brother. He's a light corruptor. So light corruptors have the power of hope. And hope is a very fiery substance. It's a very flamey substance. And it can explode if in contact with hate, which is a flammable substance. So they kind of like, they can't mix. And they also do mix very well in some situations. But these two are the main villains for a while. They're very awesome. I love them so much. And Lynn and Ben are amazing. The final OC that I want to talk about isn't from a particular story, it's more of just an obsession that became a character, and her name is Cicely. Cicely is a TV head OC, and I made Cicely after becoming obsessed with puzzles, Mr. Puzzles to be precise. And I got my friend Little Fox to get obsessed with Mr. Puzzles too. She loves Mr. Puzzles. You want to win her heart, send her some Mr. Puzzles her way. She loves him. But anyway, Cicely is a very cottagecore TV head Sona. She's super sweet. She's run on like photosynthesis because like she connected the last electrons and neurons in her systems when she was basically dying to like the nature around her because she was dumped in a forest. And so now she runs off of photosynthesis, and the plants are basically her wires. She's super fun, super sweet, she can't fix her screen, and I love her so much.